Hey everybody, it's DIY Coach Al over here at Lawn Care and Home Repair, and it is Monday, September 1st. I think yesterday or today, it's the unofficial end of summer. Also thought it was a good time for me to come out and give you guys an update on what's going on with the lawn. So I got the sprinkler on. I have to turn this off so that I can walk up here and get to the other side of the gate. You guys can't see it, but this is the facing the house. This is the right side of the house, and it it is totally germinated over here. It's already, I don't know, 2 maybe 3 inches, and it is still fascinating to see that purple and red grass mixing with the green. So the sun is actually hitting it right now. I'm going to turn the camera around and see if I can maybe get a shot of it where you can see that it's actually equal in length. It's just that you can't tell because of that purple and red from the mesotrione, that pre-emergent that we put down. So I'm going to put you guys on hold, and I'm going to turn the camera around and see if we can then turn the sprinkler system off and see if we can get some footage of just what it looks like. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Hey, guys. So we're going to start over here with this part of the easement. This is on the right side of the house, facing my house. And let me see if I can get this a little lower. I'm actually having some back issues, so I can't get but so low with this. But we actually have germination a little thinner in some spots, a little heavier in other spots, but it's actually coming along really, really, really well over here in the easement. Then you can see that we have this variation of colors. Hello, how are you? Have this variation of colors going on. I've used the mesotrione for several years to do the pre-emergent and post-emergent, and this is the first time I've actually seen it bring the grass in with these multiple colors on here. But it's actually it's all good. We have really, really, really good germination over here. This is about 2 inches high here. And as I said, it's coming in all over. And right here, this is where there's a tree. So I'm not going to get but so much germination over here. And I anticipate that some of this, when the roots try to get deeper, that some of this grass is going to die off because of these roots from this tree over here. So when we look over here to this part, once again, this is the right side of the house. This is still the GCI. It's actually coming in. It's nice and dark. It's really, really dark. I hear a lot more about the night shift because I've actually been following Jesse's channel much longer than I have with anybody who's been using anything else. But then I had an opportunity to connect with Devin, the DIY lawn coach, and he's the one who told me just why his yard is so dark, because he uses the GCI. I think he said he uses a cool blue, I'm not sure. But we have germination pretty much everywhere. We're almost, I think for the most part, what's going to germinate has germinated, as I said, or maybe I didn't say. This is now day 12, and I could not be more happy with the results. The only problem is I'm seeing some thin spots because of how my sprinkler heads are set up. Now, when I got the sprinkler system installed, I had no thought of an overseed and really honestly didn't know about making sure we had good coverage everywhere with the sprinkler heads. But where I do have the sprinkler heads, it gets pools of water over here. So it's coming in thinner over there. But everywhere right over here in the middle, I saw some thin spots over here. So I actually put some more seed down, and I used a tamper to mash the ground down over there. So it looks like it's actually bare. It's not. It's just that the new grass over there has been basically tamped down. But the grass is actually coming up really good. Over here, this is now the left side of the house. This is the night shift. So far, and I already know that the grass is not going to really get its greenest until probably after a few mows or maybe even by next spring. But it's coming in really, 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 really good over here. I'd have to say that both grass cultivars look at this point, I don't know if they look equally dark. You guys give me some feedback. What do you think? Over here, this is the night shift. This is the shade. Over here, I get a lot more shade. So I think it may be benefiting from getting less sun over here because we've been in the midst of a drought. As a matter of fact, I just heard on the news that this is the driest, or August was the last August was the driest August that we've ever had on record over here. So now over here, once again, we have that purple. So we do have germination. The problem over here is not growing as fast because where my sprinkler head is over there, it's not coming out as far over here as I needed to. So what I actually have to do is come out here and hand water. So maybe next year, or maybe later this year, I'll have somebody come now I could probably do it myself. It's just not a project I want to work on, but maybe have somebody come in and actually install new heads, or maybe even push the system back a little bit. So over here, this is the easement again. And I'm sorry, we have all of this purple and white and red and green grass. We actually have excellent germination. It just doesn't look that way because of differences in the way the mesotrione is coloring the grass different colors. So for the most part, guys, it's actually going really, really, really well. I know that I'm going to have to come out here and do an overseeding in some places, because not all of the grass seed germinated, and that's equal with the GCI and with the spreader elite. So as I said, we have the GCI spreader elite turf type tall fescue over here, and we have the NightShift over here. And one of the reasons, as I said before, we planted 2 cultivars, because I want you guys to see of those 2. They both are pretty dark cultivars. I do have a sneaky suspicion that that NightShift ultimately is going to be a darker cultivar. That one was just bred to be much darker. But it's funny just looking at it. Once again, you would think that there are a lot of bare spots out here. It may not be showing up for what it really is on camera, but it's just that there are lots of different colors to the grass that has germinated. So it may be, I'm thinking, another couple weeks before the effects of that mesotrione wears off, and we can really get an appreciation for just how well, actually both grass seeds, I think, germinated. And as I said, we're not going to really see a difference in the color from the GCI over here and the NightShift over here probably for a while now. I'm just really excited that we are getting such good germination. I will have to come out and do some spot seeding, not a big deal, or some overseeding, not a big deal. I'd already planned on that, hoping that I didn't have to, but already planned on the possibility of having to do that. So guys, once again, this is now day 12, and it's actually looking really good. Gonna come back and show you the last spot that's on that 12 days of germination. Be right back. Alrighty guys, this is also part of that grass that was planted, and it's coming in really good over here. Once again, you know what I'm going to say. We got the yellow, we got the white, we got the red, we got the purple, but it's actually coming in really good. You can see just how dark this green is. This is the NightShift out here. My whole backyard is NightShift. I'm going to bring that video to you guys once I've completed everything, but it's actually coming in really nice. Yeah, I can't wait until this all turns green and we can just see everything one color. But it's really, really, really looking good. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. Once again, this is day 12. Hopefully at some point next week, I can really show you guys a surprise of what the backyard is looking like. But it's all good over here. No complaints. It's actually looking really, really, really good. Hey, you guys have an amazing day. Catch you on my next video.